Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 2, lesson 2 of Coffee and Miracles. This is going to be a series of videos, 365 videos to be exact, exploring the daily lessons from A Course in Miracles. I'm going to assume if you're watching these videos, you're at least miracle curious, or you're actually going through the lessons themselves. If you do want to get more information about A Course in Miracles, be sure to go over to acim.org. You can also get a copy of A Course in Miracles on Amazon. So yesterday we did lesson 1. I hope that went well for you. I know that you watching this, you might be someone who did the lessons already before, and this isn't you're revisiting them. You could be somebody who is totally new to this. And something I remembered as I was doing the lesson yesterday and this morning is that I remember being kind of annoyed with these early lessons because they seem so simple. Yesterday was nothing I see in this room means anything. And I kept thinking, why? Why does it mean anything? But per the course's instructions, I just kept doing the lessons. Whether or not I believed in them or not, or agreed with them, or maybe they made me angry, it didn't matter. I just kept doing the lessons. And so I peeked ahead to see what happens next week. And I remembered that my first experience of going through the course, these first 6 lessons or so, I kept thinking, but why? But why? Why doesn't this mean anything? And then with today's lesson, I have given everything I see in this room all the meaning that it has for me. What does this mean? And I remember today that the day that it totally made sense for me was day 7. When we get to lesson 7, all these ideas are just building on themselves. They're just building on themselves. And you get to day 7 and you're like, wow, I freaking get this. So for anyone who is starting this for the first time, I promise you, if that you continue this throughout the year, if you do this for 365 days, you're gonna experience so many miracles in your life. Remember, a miracle is a shift in perception from fear to love. And I promise you that when that shift happens, you will start seeing miracles all around you. So let's jump into lesson 2. So lesson 2, I have given everything I see in this room, on this street, from this window, in this place, all the meaning that it has for me. The exercises with this idea are the same as those for the first one. Begin with the things that are near you and apply the idea to whatever your glance rests on. Then increase the range outward. Turn your head so that you include whatever is on either side. If possible, turn around and apply the idea to what was behind you. Remain as indiscriminate as possible in selecting subjects for its application. Do not concentrate on anything in particular, and do not attempt to include everything you see in a given area, or you will introduce strain. Merely glance easily and fairly quickly around you, trying to avoid selection by size, brightness, color, material, or relative importance to you. Take the subjects simply as you see them. Try to apply the exercises with equal ease to a body or a button, a fly or a floor, an arm or an apple. The sole criterion for applying the idea to anything is merely that your eyes have lighted on it. Make no attempt to include anything particular, but be sure that nothing is specifically excluded. So, as I did this morning, looking around me, I have given everything I see in this room all the meaning that it has for me. And I was looking at a wall that I had recently painted purple, and I was looking at, well, what meaning have I given this? And the reason why I wanted that wall purple, what it meant to me. And I just started looking around at different objects in my apartment, different things that buying them meant, oh, I make good money now because I can afford a $600 bicycle. This means something to me because this was given to me by someone. And the course isn't telling us that these things are right or wrong, but it's just asking us to become aware of the meanings that we have applied to things that are all around us. Awareness is really the first step in any type of spiritual exploration. And this is why usually something bad will happen in someone's life before they start considering God and spirituality and reading books like this. Usually something bad has to happen that something that makes you aware, Houston, we have a problem here, right? Like learning that, going through a moment, an experience like that. Marianne Williamson says in A Return to Love that usually a certain amount of uh, desperation is needed before we're ready to go to God, who can ultimately help you out of any circumstance. So I hope you enjoy your lesson today, and that you're ready for what happens next in these next few exercises. If you are watching us, maybe you're new to us and you haven't, you're on YouTube and you haven't seen the Love is Greater Than Fear Spiritual Center before. We're posting on Facebook and Instagram these daily posts with graphics and the lessons. Would love to hear your thoughts and your experience as you go through this. And you can also learn more information at loveisgreaterthanfear.org. Uh, we will chat tomorrow morning. Have a great day.